Welcome to English for 24/7. Your go-to channel for mastering English anytime, anywhere. Today, we'll explore 100 essential travel vocabulary words, everything from airport terms to transportation and documents you need for smooth journeys. Before we take off, don't forget to subscribe, like and hit the bell icon so you never miss a lesson. Ready to board this vocabulary adventure? Okay, let's go. Let's start at the airport, where every trip begins. Airport. Airport is a place where airplanes take off and land. Terminal. Terminal is a building at the airport where passengers go to catch their flights. Check-in counter. Check-in counter is the place where you register for your flight and drop off your luggage. Boarding pass. Boarding pass is a document that allows you to enter the airplane. Passport. Passport is an official document issued by a government that certifies your identity and nationality. Visa. Visa is a permit that allows you to enter a foreign country. Customs. Customs is the area where your luggage may be inspected when you enter or leave a country. Security check. Security check is a safety inspection of passengers and luggage. Carry-on luggage. Carry-on luggage is a small bag that you can bring on the plane. Checked baggage. Checked baggage is a larger bag stored in the plane's cargo hold. Baggage claim. Baggage claim is the area where you collect your luggage after a flight. Departure gate. Departure gate is where passengers aboard the airplane. Arrival. Arrival is the act of reaching your destination. Departure. Departure is the act of leaving on a journey. Flight number. Flight number is a unique number assigned to a flight. Layover. Layover is a short stay between connecting flights. Direct flight. Direct flight is a flight with no stops. Connecting flight. Connecting flight is a flight that requires a change of planes. Delay. Delay is a situation where the flight leaves later than planned. Cancellation. Cancellation is when a flight is officially called off. Overbooked. Overbooked is when more passengers are booked than there are seats. Upgrade. Upgrade is moving someone to a better seat or class. Standby. Standby is waiting for an open seat without a confirmed ticket. First class. First class is the most luxurious section on the plane, allocated for a special people like politicians and renowned business people. Economy class. Economy class is the basic seating option for the common people. Business class. Business class is a step above economy with more comfort. Check-in kiosk. Check-in kiosk is a machine for self-check-in. Airline counter. Airline counter is the desk where airline services are provided. Boarding time. Boarding time is when passengers are allowed to enter the plane. Gate number. Gate number is the number indicating where to board. Now that we've boarded, let's learn the vocabulary you'll need during your flight. Cabin. Cabin is the interior of the airplane, where the pilot and the co-pilot operate the airplane. Flight attendant. Flight attendant is the crew member who serves food and drinks to the people on board. Pilot. Pilot is the person who flies the plane. Co-pilot. Co-pilot is the second in command who also operates the airplane. Seatbelt. Seatbelt is a belt that keeps you secure in your seat. Tray table. Tray table is a foldable table attached to the back of each seat. Overhead bin. Overhead bin is a storage compartment above your seat, where you put your carry-on luggage and other items. Aisle. Aisle is the walkway between seats. Window seat. Window seat is a seat next to the window. Aisle seat. Aisle seat is a seat next to the aisle. Middle seat. Middle seat is the seat between window seat and aisle seat. Turbulence. Turbulence is the bumpy air that shakes the plane. Oxygen mask. Oxygen mask is a mask that is placed over the nose which provides air or oxygen during emergencies. Life vest. Life vest is a floating device under your seat, which helps you float on water during emergency landing. Landing. Landing is when the plane comes down on the runway. Takeoff. Takeoff is when the plane leaves the runway. In-flight meal. In-flight meal is food served during the flight. Entertainment system. Entertainment system is the screen for movies or music, mostly attached to the back of the seats. Restroom. Restroom is a toilet on the airplane. Seat recline. Seat recline is the ability to tilt your seat back in a more relaxed sloping position for comfort. Beyond the airport, many transport options await. So, let's look at other ways to get around. Taxi. Taxi is a motor vehicle paid for transporting passengers to desired destinations. Cab. Cab is another word for taxi. Bus. Bus is a large vehicle for public transport. Coach. Coach is a more comfortable long-distance bus. Shuttle. Shuttle is a small bus that travels for short distances. Train. Train is a series of connected railway carriages or wagons, moved by a locomotive engine. Subway. Subway is an underground train. Metro. Metro is another name for subway. Tram. Tram is a passenger vehicle powered by electricity, and conveyed by overhead cables and runs on rails. Ferry. Ferry is a boat used to transport people and vehicles across a short stretch of water body. Cruise ship. Cruise ship is a large ship for traveling and leisure. Rental car. Rental car is a car you hire for a short time. Ride sharing. Ride sharing is the act of arranging for travel in a private vehicle for fee, using by means of website or an app, like Uber. Bike rental. Bike rental is hiring of a bicycle or a motorbike for a day. Electric scooter. Electric scooter is a small powered two-wheeler for riding in cities. Motorbike. Motorbike is a two-wheeled motorized vehicle for riding in either short or longer distances. Carpool. Carpool is an arrangement for sharing a ride in a vehicle with others. Ticket booth. Ticket booth is where you buy transport tickets. Platform. Platform is the area where you wait for a train. Track. Track is the rails on which a train runs on. Conductor. Conductor is the person who checks tickets in a bus or train. Timetable. Timetable is a chart showing the departure and arrival times of trains, buses or aircraft. Departure board. Departure board is a display, often electronic, found in airports, train stations and bus terminals that show the scheduled times, destinations and sometimes gate information of future departing flights, trains or buses. It's a way for passengers to check their travel information and stay informed about their departure. Arrival board. Arrival board is a display, often at an airport, bus station or train station, that shows the scheduled arrival times of various forms of transportation, such as planes, trains or buses. It essentially provides passengers with real-time information about their scheduled arrivals. Express train. Express train is a faster and limited-stop train. Local train. Local train is a train that stops at every station. One-way ticket. One-way ticket is a travel ticket that allows you to travel from one location to another, but it does not include a return trip. Round-trip ticket. Round-trip ticket is a travel ticket that allows you to travel to a destination, and travel back to your former destination on a certain date. Reservation. Reservation is the arrangement made, in which a travel ticket and seat on an aircraft is kept for you in advance. Cancellation fee. Cancellation fee is a charge imposed on a customer when they cancel a booking, after it has been confirmed. Travel also requires important documents. Here is the vocabulary for that. Identification card. Identification card, which is abbreviated to ID card, is a physical document, or card that verifies a person's identity, and often includes details like name, photograph and date of birth. Driver's license. Driver's license is an official permit for driving. National ID. National ID or National Identification Card is a document issued by a government to verify a person's identity and citizenship. Health certificate. Health certificate is a certificate attesting a person's good health, which is required when traveling between countries. Travel insurance. Travel insurance is a type of insurance policy designed to protect travelers from unexpected events and expenses that may occur during their trip. It provides coverage for things like medical expenses, trip cancellations, lost luggage and other financial losses. Essentially, it's a safety net that helps cover costs if something goes wrong while traveling. Proof of accommodation. Proof of accommodation is the documentation demonstrating that you have a pre-arranged place to stay during your visit, such as a hotel booking, hostel reservation or a letter from a sponsor. This is often required for visa applications to show that you intend to leave the country after your stay for a certain time. Itinerary. Itinerary is a plan of a journey, including the route and the places that you will visit. It's a synonym to schedule. Travel visa. Travel visa is a permission to enter a country. E-visa. E-visa is an electronic travel visa. Immigration. Immigration is the process of entering another country. Customs declaration. Customs declaration is a formal document required by customs authorities when goods are imported or exported. It provides details about the goods, including description, quantities, values and other information necessary for customs clearance and compliance with trade regulations. In essence, it's a statement to customs authorities, detailing the goods being moved across a country's border. Vaccination card. Vaccination card is a card proving of vaccines taken against certain diseases. Boarding documents. Boarding documents typically refers to the paperwork, including a boarding pass, that allows a passenger to enter a restricted area of an airport and board a specific flight. It's a document that confirms a passenger's identity and grants them permission to board a plane. Return ticket. Return ticket is a ticket proving that you'll be leaving the country. Hotel reservation. Hotel reservation is a formal agreement, often a contract, where a hotel guarantees a guest a specific room type for a set period in exchange for payment. It's essentially a booking that blocks a room for a guest until a specific cutoff date. Entry stamp. Entry stamp, also known as a passport stamp, is an inked impression, placed in a passport upon entering a country. Exit stamp. Exit stamp is an official stamp in someone's passport, which allows them to leave the country that they are visiting or living in. Visa on arrival. Visa on arrival is a visa issued at the entry point of a country. Biometric screening. Biometric screening is an automated facial recognition and fingerprints, conducted in airports and other traveling points. Embassy. Embassy is referred to a group of people, or an office building headed by an ambassador who represents their government and its people in another foreign country. That's a wrap on our 100 must-know travel words. Now you're ready to travel the world with confidence, and speak English like a pro. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to English for 24/7 for more practical English lessons every day. Safe travels, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.